Hi Aries, welcome to my channel, The Guided Intuitive, and welcome to the second half of April for your love read, all right? It's going to be you and who, okay? Let's go ahead. We're going to pull a card for love wisdom just to start things off. However, I do want you to know if you're looking for career, money, and finance, or perhaps a general monthly read, you're going to see that right at the end of this video. Okay, so let's hop in and take a look at what's going on. So what's your love wisdom that's going to be important for the second half of April 2022? All right, guys, I'm so thrilled to do this for you. So let's check out what's going on in your love vibes, all right? What do we get here for you? Ooh, I love this. This is really cool, especially for you because it almost even looks like you, for some of you to an extent. But the card that I'm getting here for you is called Choice. Okay, Choice. Look at this. Look how beautiful it is. Look at those eyes, right? So I feel, Aries, that you've got an opportunity for some sort of choice that is heading your way. Like your throat chakra has been illuminated, and that's what you can kind of see within there. It's beautiful. Oh, it's beautiful. So this is about an opportunity to weigh the decisions that you have like around you. Weigh things out, not just in your mind, but weigh it out within Aries, your heart. Okay, it wants you to take your heart to be a really big part of it. So, and what I'm getting here is that it's an opportunity. Is that your vulnerability and it's going to be important. Okay. Oh my gosh, it's like I don't know. There's some sort of peace in making some sort of choice. And there is a decision that you make, and the choice is more significant than the outcome is. And it's kind of weird to say that, right? Why is the choice more significant than the outcome? And the reason being is because the best choice is not the one that always appears to be right, okay? So I want you to remember that. It's not the one that always just appears to be right. It's the one that you feel that that you need to go through and stand by someone or something that you love. So there's some sort of choice that you want to make, and you're standing by someone or something that you love. Some of you guys, it could be a partner, and you're making a choice in a partner that might not be the obvious choice, but you are making this choice. And again, with any decision that we make within love or otherwise, there's no guarantees, right? There's no guarantees. I know we say in marriage, till death do us part. There's just but there's no guarantees along the way, right? And that's why it's so important, that we take it day by day, right? We never know, okay? And so this is what is coming through, that it is about be defined by your responses to something, the opportunity that you have a choice to make, and that you're offered choices rather than just not the challenges in making the choice. So it's kind of like saying, I get to make a choice rather than I have to make a choice. There's a difference. You see that, guys? There's a difference, right? I get to live life. Oh, another day, another day of this bullshit. Right? There is ways to look at things that you can cut out half the crap, right? And to really eliminate and get you on a more high flying vibe, right? When you're there, then it's about focusing and affirming positive ways that you can keep yourself there, whether that is through thinking differently, talking differently, vibing, differently, and, maybe affirmations on top of all that. It's all those things. So be careful about how you talk to yourself. This is what's coming through. The throat chakra is coming through. I got to bring this up. And maybe there's an essence of some sort of healing to be able to see something. Okay. So this is be deliberate in an opportunity to choose. Don't be burdened that you have an opportunity to choose. See, there's always a different way to look at something, right? And sometimes it's like when you bring up the obvious, you're like, of course, duh, right? Why was I doing that, right? And this is just not to beat yourself up, or even if I do the same thing, it's kind of like you kind of have to check yourself, right? So it's about checking yourself and doing that and course correcting, right? In that process to get you vibing high, because that's what we all want to do, right? Get you vibing high, because this is saying is that choosing, even just choosing peace and choosing a higher vibe, and doing that more and more each day is going to be very key. I don't know, it's coming up for you here, right? Whatever the case may be in a situation, within a love situation or whatever, choose peace is what this talks about. So if you feel like, angered about a certain situation, something that has happened, really remember, because this card is saying choose peace. Okay, it's what's coming through. I'm going to pull a card on to see what numerology has to say. If anything else wants to come up for you here, this is what I'm getting. Some of you have a choice to make, in terms of, whatever has brought you to my channel, in a situation. So that's what I feel. Let's take a look at what numerology has to say for any further info. What do we get? Yeah, this is taking leadership of you, Aries. This is about, really choosing a high vibe is not woo-woo. Choosing a high vibe is taking leadership of you, of your vibe, on what you want to attract in your life. And so I am definitely letting you know, it's like I really, really suggest, to check that out. It could be something that has a message for someone here. I implore you to really think about what that is for you, right? So taking a leadership role, it's not you taking the back seat anymore. It's like you stepping up and taking a leadership role in your love life, in love, and what you desire within your life. So you're stepping up and taking a lead in something. Now, this is an 81 card that reduces to a 9, and this is about searching for meaning. This could be taking a leadership role in some sort of, journey, your travel, your philosophy, mind expansion, right? Mind expansion, so you can see things right here, like in a different way, right? So you can see things and be illuminated in this process. So this is what I'm getting. It might resonate with some of you. Note your comments below. Let's jump into your love read and see how this all plays out. All right. So let's take a look. Let's take a look at what's going on for Aries. What messages want to come out for Aries in the second half of April 2021? All right. Sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Okay. What is coming through here? What do we get? Whoo-hoo! There's a reason why I said there's a choice to look at something, okay? What's at the bottom of the deck? Okay, so some of you might be feeling left out of a current situation, okay? This is feeling left out, but this is, again, you have a choice, right? This is an opportunity to choose, do I want to remain here or do I want to change this positioning for myself? So what is coming out is that, no, you get the opportunity to choose to actually step up and not be left out. This is an opportunity to let go of any sort of heartbreak of the past that I feel is coming through here. That could have been done with a earth sign or in fact an air sign. But what this talks about is an opportunity to, this is the Three of Swords, some sort of heartbreak that came through, but this is an opportunity to choose to create something different, right? This is community. This is teamwork, working with others, right? So the Three of Pentacles is building something different. All right, thinking something different in a different way. And if you've had some sort of emotional heartbreak, oh, you guys, I'm so sorry. I mean, I've been through mine too. I mean, I get it. I totally understand it. It is not a fun place to be. But this is saying is that you don't have to remain here. This is not a place that you have to remain to be, right? You can actually move to change and step up, right? And see the opportunities that are available for you. And this is an opportunity to create change. Now, this could be getting support from friendship and community in terms of changing this emotional heartbreak. So reaching out to others for help. And it doesn't have to just be love. It could just be overall in your life. But this is what I feel that is happening. Give me another card for this that's coming through here. You have a choice. You have a choice to stay stuck in this, right? Or you can actually take leadership and create something different. Okay, this is what's coming for you. Okay, all right. So this is positive, guys. This is really positive. All right. No time do you have to remain. We get every second of the day we can shift. Right. We have an opportunity to shift. It's easier when we shift our state as well. So getting up, walking around, changing your physiology, and kind of going in and changing the state of your body. What do we get? Ace of Rods. Be creative. Yeah, be creative. There's a new inspiration and creation that comes through, right? So as you start working with others and the community, and this is working with others here, yeah, friendship and community and that type of thing, and focusing on what you want, inspiration comes to you. Inspiration, and there's already growth on it already. So this is an opportunity. You're inspired to be creative. So get creative about how to create that shift for yourself. Is what is coming through here. What is going to help you from numerology? What seems to want to come out? What do we get? Self-love. Oh yeah, right? It's hard when you start applying self-love to yourself not to really value yourself. You can't keep feeding yourself wonderful things and almost not feel that value that comes through from that, right? So it's like you treat yourself, like an empress or an emperor. And when you start doing that, you start developing that and creating that feeling from the inside out, and really creating that beautiful value. This is self-love, and this has to do with the emotions of the body and also the throat chakra. So how you speak to yourself affects the emotions of the body, sacral chakra energy. This is a 61 card reducing to a 7. Sevens are all about, of course, having faith, within this process of moving forward. So having faith, that of being able to focus on self-love, speak love, do things that are going to bring forth self-love, right? And taking a chance on this, guys, because I think there's an opportunity for you to really speak to yourself in a different way than you used to. And it's being required for you to do right now is what's coming through. So self-love is going to be an important aspect of this part, all right? So very key. Remember that, all right? So especially in manifestations, you have to embrace who you are, the beautiful talents that you have, Aries, and move that in the direction, okay? Yeah, your relationship with yourself is number one priority, and then there's a partner that comes in. Remember that. Okay. All right. Remember that. All right. So here we go. Let's take a look at, I do want to pull, what do I want to pull? I want to pull one of these cards. I do want to pull a love oracle, and I want to see what wants to reveal itself and where you're at right now. What do we get? Lovers and friends. There could be someone around you that you feel a very close bond with, a lover or a friend. So this is what is coming through, that maybe you feel someone around you is a very wonderful bond. Let's pull another card and see any other messages that may want to come through from the love oracle. What do we got? Both parties need to work to come together to reach some sort of settlement, okay? So it could be that there is a compromise that can be made within a situation, okay? So if you find yourself in some sort of sticky situation, which is collectively kind of what I'm feeling here, right? It's asking you to think about working together, right? And I think that's one of the reasons why we got this collaboration, here coming through, working together, right? And be creative in this process, right? And take leadership, of this whole thing, right? So something's been a little sticky here, is what I feel here, between you and another person. Now, this could be a situation, and it doesn't have to be someone you already know. This could be someone that you might meet and kind of have that sticky situation with. But it's about coming to some sort of compromise, okay? And what else do I get? Introspection. Someone needs to look at self and do some inner reflection. Okay. Now you might find that being yourself, kind of going within, right? So that could be the case, right? It could be a part of that. So introspection is going to be very key. Let's take a look at this other person. I'm curious. Let's take a look at what's happening over here. Okay. What is going on for this other person? What do we get? Two of Cups. You guys, Two of Cups coming right out. Okay. This is about a partnership and attraction. Two people seeing eye to eye and coming together and exchanging cups, right? So Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. This might even have to do, yeah, okay, so I'll keep it there. Anything else? Yeah, okay, after something's ended, and give me one more card. Yeah, this is about, coming together. This is coming together after the Ten of Swords, anxiety, or despair, some sort of loss, and then moving forward in calmer waters. So this is about some sort of partnership that created some sort of loss, and it's just moving on, right? So I kind of feel that something has ended on both sides, and it's like, what happened here? You know what I mean? It's kind of like, I feel a sense of stubborn energy, okay? I'm letting you know, and I feel like I'm getting that. And this is what I'm getting, but it's about moving on to calmer waters on a certain situation. So I think that there's an opportunity to do that. Okay, so it is a big opportunity. Okay, I'm gonna pull one more card. I'm just curious. What do we get? Ah, the Empress energy. This is what I'm talking about. Okay, so Empress energy is coming through here. So it's an opportunity to move on to calmer waters. Now, this person could have the feminine energy on their side. You might be in a masculine energy on your side, or vice versa. But this is feminine energy that's coming through, and it's on this other person's side. It's moving on to calmer waters over on this side and focus on balance, creativity. This is about birthing something new. So it's a new way of being and doing, very different than this. So it is moving on from this, getting out of that and changing things. Just like you did when you came from this, right? And then you moved on to a brand new creative, inspiration. In terms of working, and working with others. So this is what I feel. It's kind of very similar, guys. Let's pull another card. What does the divine love have to say about this? Let's take a look. What do we got? Betrayal. There's been a violation of trust in the past in this situation that it could be that maybe one of you is having a hard time forgetting it. Okay. So there maybe has been a sense of betrayal in a relationship or situation, and it's hard for one person. Maybe this person has experienced some sort of a loss and is moving on. They feel betrayed. Okay, there's betrayal here, and then I get ego. Egos might be causing misdirection in the partnership. Remember that stubbornness? I kind of feel it has to do with more of the ego side. And what's interesting is that we do a lot of work. A lot of us can do a lot of work on our inner child. But we fail to remember there's ego work that needs to be done as well. Okay, and that is to be able to look at yourself objectively and look at yourself, what things are coming up and how I'm acting in certain situations, right? Around certain people, how you're feeling and why you could be feeling that way. It is looking objectively at the action on how something's playing out, and how that related perhaps to childhood. And it could have something to do with that for some, but this is saying is that there is ego work. So it's about causing a misdirection in a partnership. So I just feel that there's just something that someone's ego to be right, or some way is causing it. It's causing this thing to kind of I don't know, to go awry. Okay, let's take a look. Anything else? Spirituality. So this is saying to focus on this other person's side. Spirituality, their connection with source is going to be very, very important. Okay. So for them, a 77 card reduces to a 14 that reduces to a 5. This is about being creative in terms of using, spirituality. It could be an opportunity too. It's like, this is the crown chakra energy, too. So it's about getting closer to spirituality. Yeah. It's about, that they are they're definitely a spiritual being with a human experience, not a human not a human being with a they're not having a, they're not a, how do I want to say this? They're not a human being having a spiritual experience. They're a spiritual being having a human experience. Whew, okay. And that's why I got this ego card. So I think that is really important, right? So it could be understanding that, right? Understanding that. And there could be, in terms of adversity, focusing on spirituality in the process, okay? It's kind of like they're finding their way back home by tapping into spirituality. This is what I feel that's happening over here, okay? So let's take a look. There's been a loss on both sides here is what I'm feeling, okay? And then super sweet, charming, kind gestures. So this is what's being asked, okay, of this person. And now you might be getting some sort of information coming through. How interesting. Let's take a look. I'm curious. Let's go a little bit more about you. Give me more messages for Aries. I'm curious. What do we get? So we've got the Six of Pentacles. Wow. Okay. And then we've got the Page of Rods, and then we've got the Knight of Rods. Wow. So this would be the Knight of Wands and the Page of Wands. So this is about an opportunity for you're going to be getting a message coming through. Okay. The Seven of Pentacles, the sevens are about having faith. And this is all about, putting an effort in something that you're going to reap rewards from. All right. So this is investing into love life and your relationships that reap rewards. This is about, perhaps a message that either you're delivering or it's coming towards you. I do feel that it's going this way, and it's about a message to someone, perhaps that you are attracted to them, that type of thing, and it's a message, and then I get movement. All right. This is your energy coming through, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. It could be that you are expressing something and then moving towards something. Okay. A person, place, or thing. And this night is all about moving forward, but it is about, the energy, passion, lust, and adventure, and expressing that you've got passion for this person. You could be expressing that, or someone could be expressing that to you. Give me one more card on this for Aries. Let's just take a look. What do we get? Queen of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This could be someone that maybe it could be someone in the past, or unless you've got air in your chart. It could be that you are cutting out something that is just for fun. Now, for some of you, that's the case. It could be that it's just for fun for now, okay? Some of you might not want that and say, okay, no, I'm going to shift my vibration into something I truly want, and something long-term that I feel that can lead to that. And so, it's again, taking chances. But I feel that if you're taking on all this energy, is that you only want to invest in not into something that just brings, some sort of not invest into those that are coming towards you with messages that are all about fun, that are about, energy, passion, lust, and adventure. It's kind of like you're going to have a keen perception about who you're going to cut out and who you don't. And this is not just using the sword. It's like you want to speak, you want something to bloom in love. You see it here, taking on that queen energy. I feel that a lot of you taking on this energy, and it's about you cutting off that, of that of which is not going to grow and blossom and bloom into love, that it's just something, it's just an interaction of some sort. A sexual union could be. So this is what I feel that's coming through. You're being more deliberate in taking, being perceptive about the process. Now, some of you could be dealing with Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and someone who has that sign. Let's pull a card. I do want to pull what is let's take a look. I'm going to pull this deck here. What is unrevealed? I just want to see what may want to come out for you here. Okay, messages that might be unrevealed. Missing your touch. It looks like Aries that you might miss someone. Okay, could be coming through. Let's take a look. What else? Will you forgive me? There could be something that was said, and that could have been the case. Okay, that caused something to fall down. And what else? I'm lost for words. That's what's coming through. Whoa, give me one more, guys. What else? This separation will soon be over. Now, it could be that, yes, I feel that there is some sort of separation between you and another person. And so we'll look into that a little bit deeper. Anything else from the Pink Love Oracle? Let's take a look what we have here. Free yourself. Free yourself, areas of the burdens, the stress, and the negativity of past love. This is what's coming through. And perhaps that shift, that played a role in this situation, and perhaps not for some of you, it could be the case. But I think it's just like you are realizing, just like, that making good choices, like the Queen of Swords, you're making good choices. You've had enough heartbreak in the past. And so what you're doing is you're recognizing the pattern, and you are breaking that. And this is what I feel. Note your comments below, guys. Let's jump over to this other person to get more messages, because it looks like you might have some kind gestures coming towards you. Okay. Which could be a good thing, right? This person's getting some rest. I got the Four of Swords and having the strength, okay? So focusing on Leo energy here. And then the Knight of Cups, I knew it. Why did I feel that? I felt someone's coming towards you, okay? So this is about, they're going to get their rest. They're going to build up the strength, Leo energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and then I get them coming forward, okay? Opportunity. This is an opportunity for love, romance. This is an opportunity. You're going to hear from them. Now, it's a knight, so it's motioning forward. So this is saying is that they're moving in. It's very honest communication, all right? Anything else, any other messages from this other person? Yeah, speak up. They're going to stand their ground. This is about speaking up. They want to speak up in the situation and in terms of what's been going on. Because I feel that something went the wrong way when it almost shouldn't have, but again, you guys know your situation here, okay? Let's take a look at what numerology says. What do we get? What do we get? This person wants your forgiveness. Now, you might be already recognizing this. So forgiveness is coming through. So you guys, what we're going to do is take the next steps on when this person will come through, what they want most, what their next steps are, and what they haven't told you. The same thing for your side, what you haven't told them and what you want most. But we're just going to do the next steps on their side. Messages, both sides, potential outcome, as well as oracle advice. So if you want to take that deep dive, guys, go ahead and click the link in the description box below, all right? Smash that like button while you're at it. Let me know that you like these, and I look forward, guys, to seeing you on the other side or next time. And until then, namaste.